Everybody, welcome back to the Outside the Quad and That Square Sports Podcast. It's yours truly, Chris, and I'm here to tell you about the players. Well, they got to prove it this year, or else they're pretty much cooked. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead. I know what you came for. Go ahead, let's dive in. Tank Dell, number one. Whew, as a Texans fan, I thought this was a steal for us in the third round when we drafted him. And when he got on the field, I was like, this is it. Everything we asked for. Amazing football player. He gonna do the dang thing. And then he got hurt twice, three times, on the field and off the field. But before he left, 2 years ago, this was his stats: 51 receptions, 666 yards, and 3 tutties. Now I'm sitting here saying, all right, that's fairly reasonable for a receiver. He did not play last year, so if we're gonna project what he's gonna be in the future, I'm going to say, as a respectable guy for a Texans fan who knows our receiving room and knows that our offensive line has some woes, I'm cool with him just putting up simply 4 to 5 touchdowns. I'm cool with that. Next on the list, believe it or not, is Odell Beckham Jr., a.k.a. OBJ. Now, he kind of had quite a bit of injuries throughout his career, temperamental stuff, but when he's on the field, he can actually play. The last great season he had was over 500 yards receiving. That was with the Ravens, and then of course he won a Super Bowl with the Rams with 5 touchdowns that year, 305. A short season for him, but still, I like it. He's also a part of the DNP did not play list, guys. So he kind of gets a little bit of a break as well too. And the funny thing about him is that most of the time, with Odell Beckham, he's great one-on-one. He gonna tear that thing up. Boy, hey, Odell Beckham, man, if he still got any of that explosiveness, man, I would just love to see it. With that being said, I'm putting him at, same thing with Tank Dell, I think he's gonna go over 500 yards receiving this year. Same thing with Odell Beckham Jr. I think he's gonna probably get maybe 675 usage rate. He's a little bit older. They got Malik Neighbors, so I think 675 is a ceiling. Maybe 4 to 5 touchdowns. That's good for a guy that's 33 years old, to me, respectfully. And speaking of a man that's 33 years old, Mike Evans, who has done nothing but put 1,000-yard receptions up every single year. Guys, I can't stress this enough. Mike Evans, truthfully, is a dog at his position. He just got hurt for the 49ers today in a joint practice with the Chargers. But these injuries lately been piling up. New scenery for him. He's with, obviously the Niners now, no longer with Tampa. It's going to be kind of a divided thing. It's kind of an unction going on over there in San Fran. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of old players are over there. The youngest receiver, Ricky Pearsall, Stribling looks great too. But, Ricky Pearsall and Stribling, those two are the guys over there. But for me, I'm cool with Mike Evans not getting 1,000 yards, and I'm okay with that. I mean, productively, Jerry Rice and Randy Moss, two of the great receivers ever to play, they were the ones that did this. I would love to put Mike Evans in that category as well. But if he don't get it, I'm cool. I'm cool with a cool little 750, 10 to 8 touchdowns. I'm okay with that with Mike Evans. Respectfully, though, for a guy that's entering his prime, like the next dude, Micah Parsons. Where do I start with Micah Parsons and where do I end with Micah Parsons? Dog, Micah Parsons is somebody who, he had 12 and a half sacks last year. Let's not get it twisted. And respectfully, I think in retrospect, the Cowboys won that trade over the Packers. That's just me, and I'm not even a Cowboys fan. But I'm going to say this. I want to see more from Micah. I think that Micah is capable of getting a 17 to 18 sack season. Yes, he did get hurt, before y'all attack me in the comments. Yes, he did get banged up. But I also want to see Micah just take that step. I don't think he's the best edge rusher in the league. No. But he dang near ain't that far away from number one, if you get what I'm saying. I just think it's between him, TJ, and Miles. That's on the edge. I don't know about on the interior, then you start opening up for a whole nother conversation. But I think that Micah can do way more than just give me 12 and a half sacks. I think he can go above that. At his ceiling, I say, like I said, 17 to 18. Of course, his floor is 14 to 12 and a half sacks. I could see that. That's fine. Now, for the next guy, Kyler Murray, on the other hand, he's got to put up some serious numbers. And what I mean by that is, at first I thought 15 touchdowns, but you're over there with Adrian O'Connell. This guy, not only is Adrian O'Connell a really great OC, just offensive mind guru, the dude knows how to put people in places to win. Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, Kirk Cousins. Next up is going to be you, Kyler Murray. And instead of you throwing 15 to 20 touchdowns, I'm going to take a huge gamble here. And I'm going to say he throws over 25. I know that sounds crazy, fam. But hear me out. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Hockenson. Come on now. A B plus, A minus offensive line. I could see Kyler Murray really flourishing in this offense. I know he's short, so it's a lot of shotgun. Very rare under center. Their run game is probably going to be the weakest part of this entire offense. I think they make some trades, get a couple of guys here and there. I think they do what they have to do to make Kyler Murray feel comfortable in this offense. But respectfully, I think Kyler Murray could flourish in this offense. He has to prove that for himself. But, I believe it can be done. I really do believe it can be done. Kind of like the other guy that really needs to prove himself even more, and that is Marvin Harrison Jr. The sad thing about Marvin Harrison Jr. is we know it's in your blood. Your daddy was cold. Your daddy was fired with the Colts, which means you got to be at least some type of a little bit of an incense or a burner, something, because what he was at Ohio State was amazing. What he's been in Arizona is... So he's been what he's been in Arizona. I didn't even skip. I just didn't even have to edit that. It's just, to me, I think the big push for people like Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Wilson is basically saying, this is my job. And it sucks because Michael Wilson is in contract year. That's not good for my boy, Marvin Harrison Jr. That's actually bad because now you got to play above and beyond. I was going to be modest and say 6 to 7 touchdowns, but I think I need to see Marvin Harrison pull out at least 10 to 11. And yes, I'm asking for that. Ceiling is going to be, of course, like I said, 10 to 11. The floor, we're looking at maybe 9 to 10. It's not that huge of a drop off. I need Marvin Harrison to be not only elite, but I need him to be something great coming out. Definitely something great coming out. The next guy on my list, believe it or not, is going to be your boy, Sexy Dexy, who just got traded to the Cincinnati Bengals. Half a sack last year was just pathetic. Just pathetic, bro. I know why the Bengals went and got him. They obviously thought that this man was a first rounder. So in short, it kind of sucks because Dexter, you're going to have to be the true driving force. And I know he got some help over there with Payne. And then the young boy from A&M, Stewart. So, hey, shout out to Aggies, by the way. We're going to win it all the way in the SEC, and we're going to win the college football championship. But anyways, I really like what the Bengals are attempting to do. I don't think it's enough. I think it's enough to win the AFC North this year. However, they're not going to be dominating the playoffs. I think they're going to get bounced in the first round. That's just me. I like Dexter Lawrence for a variety of reasons because, one, he plugs that hole. Just Big Daddy in the way kind of thing. Just plugging the hole up. Him and Alan Payne. They just going to take care of business. That's what they going to do. And this is where I think Lawrence has to get more than just half a sack. I'm calling him out. Give me 5 this year, bro. That's what I need from you. 5 to 8 sacks this year, bro. And a half. Next up is Justin Herbert. Jay Herbert is a Pandora's box for me because he's always got a scapegoat. Always got a scapegoat, fam. I don't know how, why he does it, but he finds a way. This guy is the true art of the Magic Man. And this year, I'm not holding nothing back. You've got Hardball. You got your tackles. You've got Michael McDonald over there. You've got everything you need to put up at least 30 touchdowns this season. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds like a reach, but Justin, it's real simple. Either MVP like season or you win 2 playoff games. Outside of that, bro, you need to go ahead and pack it up, bro. Pack it up, big dog. Just pack it up because there's no way I can see Justin Herbert not delivering with this type of offensive line, with these receivers, the running game, the head coach, and the OC. There ain't nothing left to be said, bro. I just believe that this young man is not only going to be great, he's going to flourish. And when he does, you'll come back to the channel and be like, boy, that dude from That Square Sports Podcast, man, he did his thing on that. And last but not least, his classmate, of course, Tua. Tua's ceiling is simple. Just get the Falcons to week 9. That's it. If you can get the Falcons to week 9 to where Michael Penix comes back, all is forgiven. Everything is good. You get signed up as a backup. I'm not saying Tua is going to be a starter in the league. However, it looked bad when he came out that preseason. Tua is going to need a lot of help. He going to need some help, dog. He going to need some help. But I believe that Tua can get them just to week 9, week 10, and we should be fine. They should be cool. So with that being said, the ceiling for Tua, real simple. If he can give me 15 to 17 touchdowns, I think he's done way more than enough for the Falcons. Because right now, I can go play for the Atlanta Falcons, a quarterback, and at least I can catch a snap. So that's just me. With that being said, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. Peace.